And hello. We did it. I got the stream up and happening. This might be the first one that's going on to YouTube. Logan Robot's in the chat. It's also the music making person. We're gonna be doing this tonight. This is part 2 of the Final Dragon comic book. So this is the new guy, Kyurem. And this is the first page of part 2. It'll be page like 9 when the book's all together in one book, because it's going in an anthology. I think this silhouette with the karate belt hanging down, might have to take that off. So it's going in an anthology called Comic Studio Presents. Got all this shit that I could have had all lined up. So this is the old one, Citrus. It's called Comic Studios Presents now. They're the comics in there. And then there's another bit. So there's 4 stories, 4 different artists, and each artist did a cover. So there's 4 different covers. There's my one, there's Isaac George, Peter Wilson and Rob Lyle. And that's Isaac's, hey Rennie. That's Isaac's Vivian Jones. It's Rob Lyle's Frederick Cheloni. And then Peter Wilson's 2 characters, Dementus and Zero. And their book, or their story's called Foes. And then my guy's The Final Dragon with Bobby Long. It's karate. And I got the whole 8 pages of the first part all loaded up here, and we'll have a look at that later, but let's start drawing. We're gonna get a fire effect. Pardon me. So this is at the end of the other bit, the Double Dragons studio or dojo got blown up, and the bad guys were walking away, and now we've got this new guy's standing in front of the thing that's on fire. I'm gonna make a white layer to cover up the underdrawing there. Then I'm going to turn that one to blue line, and then I'm going to start inking some stuff. I can show you I'll show it later because I colored page 8 today, or yesterday, or whatever. We got this guy here for reference. We're going to make the ink black. We're gonna make the brush small. We can do some small things. More drawing. I got 2 followers just recently as well, so got a shout out. Mama Grape RL and Comic 2002. Thanks for the follows. We're gonna do another layer, so this will show up. This is going to be tiny on the page. I don't have to get too detailed on it. And the way that I color it too, it doesn't, I'm not using it as like a proper solid black for the ink. It's the old comic book ink, and it's like faded and rubbed off in bits. It's not a true black like this would be if it was just straight from the digital. You get these things going. I'm gonna move my mic, so hold on. That's better now. I can see the comments. This guy looks kind of got like a. Is that called The Last Dragon? Was shown off. You guys seen that? The silhouettes are cool because you don't have to draw all the stuff. It's whatever you can do to get your drawings done quicker is good. So a little bit of this detail is going to get lost. In the printing and the color process, but it's just still got to put it in. The Bogan robot says just watched Bargain Squad with the family, so I'm in a Bogan mode. You're always in a Bogan mode. Okay, so he's gonna have his headbands coming back like this. And then his stupid 90s hair. And Ken from Street Fighter Alpha hair. Now we can just fill this in. One of the things you got to be careful of when drawing digital is because you can scroll in so far, you can get lost in all this detail work, and it just doesn't show up. Oh look, Mr. Deju 09 has some lovely things to say in the chat there. So that's just a bit bigger than a comic book. That guy got banned. Ninja Banhammer. It's on that screen. So it's probably bigger than what it's going to look like in a comic book on your screens, but you can kind of hardly see. We could see it's a guy. I'm hoping. I'm going to make his shadow from the fire. I've been having problems with getting stuff to go to YouTube because when I just can't tell. When I look at it, the quality of the videos looks shit after they've been sent to YouTube, or if I've downloaded them and then tried to edit them or anything. But hopefully this one will look cool. I can at least put it up and see what happens. So what I'm gonna do now is stop playing with the things. I'll get back to, I'll just use the normal one. Start drawing. You know what I'm gonna do though? Let's think about this. The wind's knocking all his shit that way. So let's have the fire going that way too. And then there's these little rocks. Bits of the building that are coming tumbling down. I've seen this effect before in comic books where they just put some cross hatching in where the fire's touching the ground. And I could put some reds and yellows or whatever into the colours when I colour it. And for this bit, kind of, I want this effect of the hole in the wall, but the fire's coming out of it. That's going to cover up all the... So what I'll do is I'll just put the hole on this side. And then the fire can come out through here. And I've got a perspective ruler here. I've got to turn it on first. I'll hatch out this bit and make it lighter as it goes into the fire. Then we've got this doorway. So I'm gonna leave the one off this side. can have this one there. I'm gonna have some coffee. Oop. Gotta turn the ruler off. Let's get some of that windowing we were doing before. Coffee's cheating, we're on vodka and red cordial, wow. I wouldn't be able to draw for very long. I was on the voddies and red corticals. Get another illusion rock. I could put some ground rocks like I put on every drawing ever. One be on fire. So I kind of instinctively made the fire go in a kind of V shape. It's much easier to draw it going up that way on this side. Like I just did. I'm gonna keep that one. And get the perspective ruler back. This bit is like the building in the alley kind of next to it. I'm just going to turn that black. Then there's one on this side too. And then that'll frame the thingamabob. Fire building. What am I doing? Let me get some cracks going off this. This is reminding me of the... What's that shit? In Radical 2, when laser balls explodes out the wall, and then there's a big hole in the wall for the rest of the comic. All the bricks and shit on the floor. And Radical 3's on pre-order at the moment if you want to buy it. Send me a message. I got we got 6 pages colored, and I think just finished the flats for page 8 today. Floor bricks are rad, that is true. So for the first part of this story, to be in Comics Presents #1, I got all the art for the pages done. We're gonna do a little bit more art for the. There's like a inside page. This is like a like an inside the book cover for each story, or like a frontispiece, one might say. And I'm gonna do mine as a like an ad from an old comic. I'm not gonna put any of my like contact details or anything on it. Gonna keep it all what's it called? Like kayfabe. Keep it hardcore. Just sell the effect that it's an old comic. I'm gonna finish that tomorrow. I know I'm gonna write a script for the 8 pages. So I pretty much got it all figured out anyway, but I just gotta do it. I'm gonna make my pen smaller. Just gonna put some blast lines coming in. Just do it, scripts are easy, more than a mullet. You just gotta be careful with the script because people tend to focus on that. Or the dialogue, because it's already scripted, because all the story's already been written with the drawings. I'm wondering if I could get what I'm gonna do so I'm gonna look at a picture. And what I'm gonna do is turn this off. Find my line pen. Or did I forget to draw a bit? No. Looks done. So that's the sign from the other page. And when it gets we'll draw some more fire bits in. So shape around, get some texture, because this is all like blown up and there's stuff everywhere. Put some more dots. To get these guys, just gives it a bit of direction. And draw some little brick stuffs in. Get some more fire on the wall. These bricks would have shadows. There's lots of stuff that I keep doing in all the comics that I make. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to create a vocabulary through the pictures. So when I draw something like a squiggle or some shit, you'll know what I'm trying to say once I've got it all figured out. Get some scorch burn marks and shit on this. So this back wall might be quite dark and like a dark purple or something in the coloring, and then I'll make so then the flames will stand out more. It's with the old style coloring, trying to coloring for contrast, not trying to replicate reality. So that's why old comics look more graphic, like designy than the modern stuff. But that's gonna do it for that one, and you hope it's purple. Probably gonna be some sort of purple. And then the next panel is we show off the dude's socks and sandal styles. Because he's a karate warrior with socks and sandals on. And I was thinking with the socks, because I've got the bright color palette for the covers, is that I'll use like a bright green, so it'll look almost fluorescent green for his socks on the thing. That's good. We got one panel done. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. And you guys are awesome for watching, and thanks to Mama Grape RL and Comic 2002 who followed me as well recently, and Bogan Robot and Rennie for watching. And I'm gonna stop the thing now. Yeah. Your work is ace. Your work is ace. Okay, I'm going. Wait.